What's going on, everyone? How y'all doing today? So I've been kind of busy lately with a lot of stuff. I'm trying to do Instagram live, and I'm getting the hang of it now, and I'm thanks to the supporters that I have, they're actually helping me on how to grow traffic there, right? But I can't forget about YouTube. I can't forget about the people that helped me build this since day one, right? Which is y'all. And I know I have a lot of clientele. I have a lot of people that love watching my videos due to the fact that I talk about credit. Now, as y'all see in the title, this is no BS. Remove and hard inquiry from Experian within 24 hours. Now you ask how, right? I'm going to tell you how. But before we get started, please smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you are new to the channel, if this is your first time even being here, please subscribe. I'm always going to come out with content that will help you build your credit portfolio or even business portfolio. Share it on Instagram. Put the link. Share it. Share it, share it, share it. Now let's get right into it. So, Experian hard inquiry removal, right? Now I know a lot of y'all don't like being on the phone with these credit bureaus, but unfortunately for this one, you will have to be on the phone. You will have to call, you will have to speak, and you will have to sound confident in order for this to work for you. Now, if you don't know the number to Experian, I will leave it in the description below. I will also leave the steps in the description below of how to do this. So I'm speaking it, but at the same time it will be in the description, so that way if maybe you didn't catch something that I spoke about, it's in the description. So the first thing you want to do is, of course, you want to call Experian. If you don't have that number, this is the number: 714-830-7000. Now it's gonna come to a choice of if you want to press 1 or if you want to press 2. Always press 2. Always press 2. It gets you straight to someone to speak to. Now when you press 2, you're going to ask to speak to the fraud department. Of course, yes, you're going to want to ask to speak to the fraud department, because obviously you are trying to remove a hard inquiry, right? So now you're going to want to ask to speak to the fraud department. Now once you ask that, they're going to ask you again. So the first time you won't be able to speak to someone, but the second time that it is asked, you say it again, you would like to speak to the fraud department, and sure enough, it will get you to that department. Make sure that they are saying that they're from special services. If they don't reply as far as, "Hi, my name is such and such, I'm from special services," hang up and try it again, because you're going to wind up getting transferred again. But you know, just make sure that they do say that they are from special services. That's when you know you're in the correct department. Now the following step is basically they're going to be asking you a couple of questions just to identify that you are the right person that they are speaking to, that's basically making this dispute, right? Now when they ask this, they are going to ask you if you spoke to the credit card people. You're going to say yes. Now the next step, they're going to ask you, what is the purpose of your call? At this time, you are going to say exactly this. You are going to say, "I have sent several disputes to remove these hard inquiries on my credit report. These inquiries are not from me, and I want them removed right now." Okay, you're going to say that word for word. I will write it in the description below, so that way you don't forget what you have to say. But when you do say this, please make sure you have to sound confident. Don't say and they wind up not believing you. You have to say it confident that you did not make these hard inquiries and that you would like them removed, right? And always the key word is, yes, you have sent several disputes, meaning that you have tried to remove these and you have not got an answer, and this is why you're calling today. Now they will check, right? They'll say, hey, I don't see no disputes here. You got to stick to that story. I've sent several disputes. I don't know why you haven't received them yet, but like I said, I sent several disputes. I did not make these hard inquiries, and I would like them removed from my credit report. Let's say they are giving you a fight. This is the next thing you will say. You will state. You are going to remind them as far as how you are to reach the CFPB to file a formal complaint and stand on your grounds. Please make sure you stand on your grounds. If you need to hang up and speak to another representative, do so. When you do this, basically, most likely, you will get the hard inquiry removed. Why is that? Is because by law, they have to prove if it was you that did that inquiry or if it wasn't you that did that inquiry. If it was you that asked for that credit card or if it wasn't you that asked for that credit card. And they deal with thousands of this every day. So therefore, if you stay on your grounds and you stay confident and you build that confidence to where you're going to say, hey, look, if you do not fix this, you're going to reach out to the CFPB to file a formal complaint. They do not want that. Why? Is because they can get sued if this was really not you, and they don't want that. They do not want to get sued. So therefore, this should be successfully in 24 hours, okay? Within 24 to 72 hours. Now, if you have done this, please, since you watched this and I went over the steps and you have done it and you successfully completed it, please leave a comment below. Let me know if you did it, if it was complete with everything that I broke down, and how was the success rate for you. If you feel like a friend may need this, reach out, send it to them. You know, it's a copy arrow over there, copy paste, send it to them, say, hey, listen, you can remove those hard inquiries off of Experian, whatever. Now, a lot of people don't tell you this, but I will tell you this right now. Be careful of what inquiries you are removing. This is mainly for if, let's say, you apply for a credit card and you get denied and you was unsuccessful to get that credit card. This is the way to remove that hard inquiry, so that way you don't stay on your report. Now, if you're trying to remove an inquiry that you did successfully get a credit card, this will hurt you, because if they say, hey, it's fraud, they may close the account, and closing the account will hurt your credit score even more. So do not do this for accounts that you have open. If you have an account closed, you can do this. If you got denied for a credit card, you can do this. Also, just because you got denied for a credit card doesn't mean you can't do this. If you have, let's say, a Chase card and you have one Chase card already, and then you want another Chase card and you get denied for that, I wouldn't recommend this, because they will close both accounts, because they will feel if you're saying it's fraud, then they don't know if the fraud person got into the other credit card. So please make sure only do this for accounts that you are open new or trying to open new and you got denied from it. Okay, hope this helps y'all. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.